How is Kartik month going on? I can't see many
It's
videos
good.
on. Request people to please switch on their videos. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so the program for today is that we had a gap because of Diwali and Govardhan Puja. So from today onwards, we'll resume our Aarti, Damodar Aarti. We were doing online every day. So since today is the class, so I thought let's finish the Aarti program today after the class. So at 5 o'clock, if you do not have the Deepam ready, you can make it quickly ready after the class. 5 o'clock, we'll wait. And anybody volunteers so that he or she can become the host and we all can do Aarti. Is there any volunteer? Is there any, are people interested in doing Aarti? Or you want me to start from tomorrow? Videos are not on, so I'm not able to see.
Hmm. Ashutosh Mataji, Ashutosh says today 5, right? Today at 5. Today
Yes,
he
after
can
the
do the
class.
Aarti.
See, Japan is already done because generally after Aarti, after whenever we have Aarti, we do Aarti and then we do one round of Japa. So already 3:45 to 4 we have finished the chanting. So today we'll not do extra chanting. We will just do Aarti and then we'll finish the Zoom. Is that okay? Anybody wants to start from tomorrow? We can start from tomorrow. Then it'll be from tomorrow. It'll be 9 p.m. But today, since we had the class, I thought after the class we can do the Aarti. Is that okay? Whosoever is there available in the class, we all can do it. It's very less attendance today.
Yeah, that's okay.
What does Nilima wants to say?
Aarti, for the Aarti Mataji, are we doing it tomorrow 9 p.m.?
Yes, from tomorrow we can start doing 9 p.m. Today I thought we can start after the class. Otherwise, if nobody is interested, then probably we can start from tomorrow only. Don't think people are interested today.
Mixed responses, Mataji. Some people were also chanting, and I see some people saying we can do it today.
Okay. Anyways,
And
we'll
Suman
do it
Prabhu
today.
says today we can do it. A lot of people
Okay.
say we
Anybody
can.
can we spotlight anybody? Anybody can volunteer so that we can see the picture of the deity in their house and we all can offer lamp.
Anshuman, Ashutosh Mataji, Ashutosh already said it before that he wants to do.
Okay. I missed that. Okay. I'm sorry. Fine. So after Saurav exits at 5 o'clock, I'll spotlight Ashutosh. All right, let's begin our
Okay.
class today. So let's start with prayers to Srila Prabhupada. I offer my respects to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is very dear to Lord Krishna. O spiritual master, I offer my respects to you, your servant of your Guru, Saraswati Goswami. You are kindly preaching the message of Lord Chaitanya and delivering the Western countries. Panchatattva mantra. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gauri Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So we are back again with our topic, which is Vaishnava Aparadha, hurting or offending another Vaishnava. So who is a Vaishnava? He is a person who always chants Krishna's names. He doesn't think or remember any other god. He doesn't worship any other god except Krishna. He's completely surrendered to Krishna. So if we offend such a person, if you hurt such a person, then it becomes a Vaishnava Aparadha. Okay, so we have already covered fifth 5 classes on this topic. So today I will just be revising quickly all the points, all the 6 points, and after the end of the class, I will try to give against each point. I will try to give a small tip. So that it is easy to remember them, easy to think about them, and how should we handle Vaishnava Aparadha. So here I have a small animation video I wanted to share with all of you. I want you to see what actually is happening in this picture, in this video, what is happening. We can just play it. It's a very short, few seconds video. It's not playing, right?
No, it's not playing, Mataji.
Okay, 1 second. Is it visible? Saurabh, was it visible?
It's not visible, Mataji. I'm asking the others also. It's freezing. It's not clear.
Okay, now
Yeah, now a little better.
a little bit. I'll play again. Yes, could you all see?
1 second, Mata.
Yes, could you all see?
Yes.
So actually, this is called a Hati Mata offense. I'll just put it in chat. Hati is, we know it is elephant. It is called in Hindi, it is called Hati. So what is actually happening here? It is like a comparison. It is like a comparative. So elephant is actually represents an offense. So elephant is actually representing some kind of a, the offense which we do towards a Vaishnava. Like we hurt a Vaishnava, we criticize, we are jealous. So elephant is the representation of that. Elephant is like a wild elephant, right? It is just trampling. It is just uh, it's a beautiful garden there, and he's trying to destroy everything. He's walking very violently and destroying everything which comes under its feet. So here we have two comparisons. One is the elephant and one is the garden. So garden is our bhakti, and elephant is the offense. So which means the bad elephant, like offenses that we do when we are jealous, when we speak bad about somebody, when we are angry at another Vaishnava, it's like we are behaving like a bad mad elephant. And what happens when we do such a thing? It destroys our bhakti. Like how elephant is destroying the garden, similarly our offense destroys our bhakti. So is that understood?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Mata.
Okay, so let me now take you back again to all the six offenses. So we've understood that Vaishnava Aparadha means hurting or insulting or making fun of another devotee. I'll put it in chat also. Okay, it means hurting, insulting, or making fun of another devotee. And so, what are these six offenses? So, first is killing a devotee, killing a Vaishnava, or physically hurting somebody, another devotee. Okay. So, in this, we learned the example of Duryodhan, who is trying to kill Pandavas. And one of the very famous example is that, you know, he was like showing that he has very generously given a palace to them, gifted a palace to them. But in that palace, when the Pandavas were sleeping, he set fire to that house. He tried to kill them. So this is like one of the many examples which is very important, and it is very prominent in how Duryodhan was trying to kill the Pandavas. Now Pandavas were great Vaishnavas because they were great devotees of Krishna. Everything they would do is only when they discuss and think about, constantly they were meditating upon Krishna. So they were great devotees of Krishna. So that was our point one. So what is the learning from this? The learning is that if we try to kill a devotee, I will go to hell and suffer. After this birth, I will go to hell and suffer. And more important that all my efforts in Krishna consciousness. So right now, all of you are trying to do such nice bhakti. You are following all rules and regulation. You are following Ekadashi, doing Damodar, chanting. Such nicely you all are practicing. But if God forbids, if something like that happens in your life, you are physically hurt or try to kill some devotee, then your bhakti is finished. All your efforts in Krishna consciousness goes waste. And in your next birth, you go to hell and you suffer miseries after miseries. Okay? So we have to be very careful in not physically assaulting any devotee. Okay, and the next in the list is to talk bad about another devotee. I just paste it. So the language in this is little difficult, so I'll try to simplify it. I just pasted it like that. So to talk bad about another devotee. So all verbal acts means whenever we are cursing somebody, whenever we are uh, gossiping about somebody, or we are sitting, two of us are sitting and we are talking bad about a third person, or speaking rude or harshly about to some devotee. All these points come under this category. So in this category also, we saw one drama where we saw that four deaf devotees, they were enacting about gossiping, that how they came to know that, somebody was having an affair, illicit relation, and, they were trying to spread rumors. So all those things come under this category. And then what can we do actually? So in this connection, Prabhupada gave a very, in one of his letters to his disciples, he gave something very important lesson in this connection. And he said, the best thing for you, to do is you just focus on yourself. You should try to set an example with yourself and not talk bad about other people. Don't worry about other people. Don't try to change them. Don't try to reform them. Only and only you try to focus on your own self. And when you are a good devotee, when you're a good bhakta, then you can set examples to others. I mean, people will look at you and say, wow, he's such a nice devotee. Instead of wasting your time and energy in criticizing others or spreading rumors about others. And in this, we learned 4 points under this heading. First was, criticizing somebody because he is born in a very low class family. For example, tomorrow, if you meet a sweeper on the road, or you somebody who's coming and working in your own house, but that person is a devotee, and you try to find faults in that person. Why? Because he belongs to some very low caste. And then second, we learned that if somebody did some mistake in the past, like somebody, you hear that, oh, that person was used to gamble, he used to uh, invest a lot of money in gambling. I mean, that is correct news only, but that person is now trying to change himself. He was doing it, but now he's no longer doing it. But you continue to do gossip about that person. That person has changed, but you are still continuing to talk bad about such a person. And third thing we learned is somebody, accidentally got involved in some relationship, some illicit relationship. On this, we did the drama, like four of us, Nilima, Nandini, and Uma and Vaishali, they did a drama on this, that how they heard about somebody having an illicit relationship. Now, whether that person was actually in a relationship or he was not, but we have no right to spread rumors about such a person. So even suppose, even if he was involved by mistake, but we are not supposed to talk gossip about him. We are not supposed to spread rumors about him. So it is actually a relationship between him and Krishna. So if you find somebody who is doing some bad activity, like who is involved in some extramarital affair, or who is doing some gambling, or maybe, like the last point, we learned that somebody used to lie a lot. Somebody would speak a lot. Every every single time he would speak some lie, and you're trying to find fault in him. So these are the 4 things we learned. Okay. So if you find around you any devotee who is engaged in any of these 4 things, he has a low birth, or he used to do some, maybe had some fault in some few years back, and now he's trying to change himself, like he was used to do gambling, or used to lie a lot, or he would be having involved in some illicit sex relationship. We are not supposed to spread rumors about such person. We are not supposed to gossip about such a person. We have to leave it between Krishna and him. Let Krishna, because he is a devotee. So let Krishna handle it. Why should we get engaged in all these things and spoil our bhakti? Okay. And third, so moving on to the third. So is it all clear? It's a kind of a revision, and also I am trying to refresh your memory and probably giving out more points also if you have missed any class. So is it clear so far? Okay.
Yes. One.
Okay,
Yes.
fine. Okay, third point is to be envious or hateful. So what example, anybody would like to share? What example did we learn here? third point, to be envious or hateful. Anybody remembers? To hate somebody or be envious of somebody. Many times we have learned this story.
This was Durvasa's story, Mataji?
No, no, it is not Durvasa.
Oh, it's different. Okay.
Okay, so this is we learned from Haridas Thakur and Ramchandra Khan. So Haridas Thakur, who would chant 3 lakhs times the name of Krishna, and Ramchandra Khan was jealous of him, and he sent a prostitute to bring bad name to Haridas. Okay, so we also learned that later on, his whole family was in big trouble because some government official looted all his property, and his life became very miserable later on. So basically, jealousy, all this jealousy happens because we think that somebody's got more name and fame than me. So suppose tomorrow you have a friend and who's more famous than you. And you are jealous of that person. So because of jealousy, what we try to do, we try to insult that person, we try to bring bad name, we try to talk bad about such a person. So here is a tip for all of you who little bit also has this trace of jealousy towards the other person. So what are we supposed to think? We should all think. So if you have somebody, say we have Saurabh, and I get jealous of Saurabh. So how should I change my habit? How should I improve myself? So when I look at Saurabh, I will say that, wow, Saurabh has been gifted by Krishna, and he is encouraging so many people into Krishna consciousness. I want to become friend with him. I want to associate with him. I want to learn from him. How is he so dear to Krishna? I am so inspired by seeing him. I want to learn from him. How is he practicing so nicely? I also want to improve myself. I also want to become dear to Krishna. So when we think like that, that is the right way. Instead of becoming jealous, instead of talking bad about somebody, that is how when we see somebody, if we feel jealous about, we should try to see what good things are they doing. What is it? By learning from them, we can also make our bhakti better. We can also try that Krishna becomes merciful on us also. Okay. So we have to think, not jealous. We have to try to appreciate that person. We should try to take association with such a person and see. In fact, we should try to get inspiration from such a person and see how we can change our own life, how we can, you know, increase our level of bhakti. Okay. So to be envious or hateful was our third point. So envy or hate comes because of jealousy, and the controlling jealousy. I have already discussed a tip with all of you. You must Think about it. Okay, so next point is to not praise a Vaishnava. So the other day in the class, I was discussing that how there are certain devotees here in our group who are who are so regular in coming to the class and always doing japa. Hmm? I was giving the example of a couple of devotees here in the group who are always very regular in attending japa. So when we see a good quality in somebody, we should try to appreciate that quality. So herein I gave an example of Lord Ram and Hanuman and Sugriv. Sugriv was a monkey and he was thinking that, oh, Lakshman is like somebody ordinary servant and he did not give respect to him. On the other hand, comparatively, Hanumanji showed that how he knew that there is no difference between Lord Ram and Lakshman. So when we see a devotee, we must give him praise, we must praise his qualities, we must appreciate the quality instead of talking bad about such a person. We should try to praise a Vaishnava for their good qualities. So when we praise another devotee, so here's a tip. So by praising another devotee, Krishna will become pleased with you. So when you see another person who's doing very good job, if you praise that person, Krishna will really get attracted to you. Krishna say, oh, this person is not jealous. His person is actually praising him and glorifying him. So from today itself, you start appreciating others. I mean, even if they don't like, even if, if suppose you feel that, oh, that person doesn't like me, how can I praise him? But believe me, if you start praising them, their heart will also change. They will say, oh, I was wrongly thinking that this person is jealous of me or hating me. But look, this person is praising me. He's praising my effort. So that person's heart will also change. So it is very important to praise. In your family life also, you can praise your parents or whatever good, so much hard work they're doing for you. You can praise your wife, your husband. In office, you can praise your colleagues. You can encourage each other in Krishna. Oh, you are chanting 16 rounds? Oh, how are you managing? Please bless me. Please inspire me also. I also want to do 16 rounds. How can I do it? So you should try to appreciate other. You should try to praise another devotee. Okay. And the next point we learned about being angry. We should not be angry with another devotee. And in this, we learned the example of Durvasa and Amrish Maharaj. So in the next, we learned about being angry. We should not be get angry. We should not shout. We should not use foul language. And in this, we learned the example of Durvasa Muni and Amrish Maharaj. So actually, Durvasa, all this happens. The anger comes because we think we are great. So Durvasa Muni used to think that, oh, I'm such a big Brahman, and Amrish is just a king. So in earlier days, Brahman was the topmost person. In our society, Brahmins used to be at the topmost of the level. And then the king would come, and then the business class will come, and then the farmers, and then all the laborers will come. So that is the hierarchy in earlier times. So that is why Durvasa used to think, oh, I am such a great Brahman. And that is why he became very angry with Amrish. But then, according to Krishna, who is topmost? Devotees top. Devotees top, even up, devotees even above Brahman. So Durvasa understood, and the Sudarshan Chakra story that we learned. So I will not get into that detail. You all know about that story, right? I hope you all remember. Yeah. So it is because of such a big ego which Durvasa had that he suffered. He suffered anger, and ultimately he asked for forgiveness from Amrish Maharaj. So devotee is greater than a Brahmana also. Devotee is at the topmost level. That is the tip that we learn from this. And in the last point, which is the sixth point, is to not be happy upon seeing a devotee. So in this, we saw the example of Daksh, that how Daksh was not happy to see Lord Shiva. He even made fun of him, saying that his eyes look like that of a monkey. So Lord Shiva forgave him. But then in the second time, when Daksh organized a big fire sacrifices, and Sati Mata, Lord Shiva's wife, came, and when she saw that her husband is being made so much fun, he's getting so much like you know disrespect. Her own father was insulting her husband, so she jumped into the fire sacrifice. And I don't know if all of you know the story. And then Lord Shiva, first time he forgave Daksha, and then this time he came and cut off his head. And then when Daksha seek forgiveness, and then it was replaced by the head of a goat. So that's a long story. But the point is that we should not be, it is bad even when you are unhappy seeing a devotee, even that is also an offense. Okay, so we have come to the end of all the 6 points. So what should we do as a daily practice? First of all, we should be very careful when we are dealing with a devotee. Because Krishna says that I cannot forgive you. If you say something to me, I'll forgive you. But if you say something to a devotee, I will not forgive you. What you have to do? You have to go to that person and seek forgiveness from him. You have to ask, you have to fall down to the feet of that such a devotee and ask for forgiveness. So as a daily practice, it is very important that when we are doing our japa, we must pray to the Lord that, I want, please forgive me, maybe consciously, knowingly, or maybe unknowingly, I would have committed some offense. So I seek forgiveness. So actually, it's a part of daily practice, like how we are doing daily japa. As part of our daily practice, we should seek forgiveness. So if there is any devotee that I have offended, I seek forgiveness. And when you actually know that you have offended somebody, then you actually go and personally say sorry. Also, we need, like how we daily go to a doctor, right? We go to a doctor for regular checkup, whether all our body organs are working fine or not. Similarly, we should also keep a check within ourselves. What should we check? Am I developing any pride? Am I having any ego? Am I developing any anger? Because these things only are the cause that make us hurt other people. So like how we keep our body, you know, nice and fresh, and we take a bath, we go to a regular checkup to the doctor, we do exercise, right? So within ourselves also, we should do a regular checkup. Am I developing anger? Am I developing ego or pride? So if you do a regular checkup, if you do regularly, uh, if you, as a daily practice, if you think about all these things, then it is quite possible that you will not do any of these 6 offenses. So it is very important, my dear friends, to uh, keep a control over your thoughts instead of, we are thinking that, okay, yes, I am doing all those spiritual practices, I am nicely doing japa, and I'm trying to be a good person. Yes, but sometimes within us, these small things of jealousy, of hatred, or anger, they seep in, they develop, and they make us do something which is very, very dangerous, which is a Vaishnava Aparadha. So I have given you a brief of everything, all the pointers. So I would appreciate if you can watch these recordings, forward these recordings to other devotees, because these are very important lessons, and we should always try to remember these, and that we can remember only when we again and again watch them, again and again hear about them. So if there are any devotees who would like to volunteer for signing such videos, like a small, we don't want it to be long, so you can see Saurav's recording. He's explained all the 6 points very nicely. Okay, so you can just pick up one point and you can make a video, short video, and we can post it on in the group, so that becomes like, because for everybody watching a 1 hour recording will be difficult, right? So if you can pick up one point and make a video on that, and then we so that record will remain with us, And like a short video, anybody can watch it, anybody can try to practice in their own life. So I will request other people also, but all those who are present here, if you would like to volunteer to even make one video, 1 point out of 6 points, that'll be great. Okay, so we have just 10 minutes, I think, more left for the class. Are there any questions, or we can take it up in the next class also? Anybody would like to volunteer for making any short video? This is not for Instagram or anything. This is actually because these are very serious topics. These are topics for people who are practicing bhakti, who are practicing like all of you who are seriously practicing for few years now. On Instagram and all, though, we have all new people who will not even understand what we're talking about. So we are basically, I want to put it in the group so that time and again people can see these video and learn from them and remember them. Okay, anyways, we'll take it up later. So we'll take a short break. Saurav can take a break and maybe 1 or 2 questions. If it is related to the class, only we'll take. Hare Krishna. We can start with Akshu. Please keep your questions short so that we can reply to everybody.
Hare Krishna. Mataji, I don't want to make a video,
Okay, no problem.
but talking about two of the aparadhs, one was the gossip, and the second is
Uh-huh.
about the jealousy. So Mataji, for example, okay, so so Mataji, for example, there are two people who are friends. So the friends can be sharing any topics about their life, no? Something has happened, some family, some education, some girlfriend, marriage, whatever problems, and that person has been sharing with me. Now, after the call finished, then for my relatives, my friends, I share that information. How do I stop this? What is the solution?
See, it is good, which is fine. If it is something positive, you can share. But when it comes to negative things about somebody, it is generally, see, this topic is more towards in a devotee community where people are devotees because everybody is engaged in Krishna consciousness. So this topic that we learned was more relevant to the devotee community, but otherwise also in our general life, it is not advisable to get engaged in gossips and spreading rumors. That is point number one. Point number two is it is fine if your friend is sharing something and you're also sharing with your family. If it is positive, it is something happy. There's nothing wrong in sharing that. But if your friend has taken you into confidence and told you not to share it, then it is better that you don't share it with others because then it comes into spreading rumors about or talking bad about it and breaking the trust and faith of that person, right? So it is nothing wrong in if you are telling about your friend to your family. There is nothing wrong in it. But just keep a check that it should not be negative because ultimately those those negatives then you will also develop in your own character. So positive things, there's nothing, no harm in discussing with your family. And again, I'm saying that these 6 points are more in connection with devotees. The topic is Vaishnava Aparadha. Aparadh is offense, and Vaishnava is person who is a devotee of Krishna. So these six offenses are in relation to the devotees of Krishna. But otherwise, also, it is good that you follow them in your general life also. Yeah. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Ashutosh.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. So
Krishna.
Mataji, so Hare, my My question is not related to the Vaishnava Aparadhs. It's something else. Can I ask?
Okay, make it short. Okay.
Okay. So this is regarding Chhat Puja, Mataji.
I'm not much aware about Chhat Puja.
If some other time you
Which,
could talk a little bit about
yeah, maybe
Puja.
next class. I will also have to read about Chhat Puja first. What is Chhat Puja and whom are we worshipping? So I have to read myself first because I don't follow. I don't do that. So to answer your question, I should also know what is Chhat Puja. Yeah. So probably next class, remind me. You can raise your hand and ask question again. We can discuss it in next class. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Mataji.
Uma,
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Namaskar.
Hare Krishna.
So, Mataji, I had asked you something about Damodar, about, I had
I
asked you a
typed
question
in
regarding,
I typed in Marathi and sent her the reply also. I think
no,
date.
Mataji, I couldn't understand that.
Yeah. Why?
Uh,
I
you're
typed it in
talking
Marathi
about their
only.
father or something who was jailed
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something like that. I'm
She had
asking
asked
about,
about Yashoda and
I couldn't
Nandu.
understand Mataji much.
Why? It's in Marathi only. You can she read Marathi?
No, Mataji, not completely. And when it becomes a little more verbal, like it's one sentence, two sentences, okay. And
No,
what I couldn't understand it.
it was just three, four sentences only. Nothing big. 1 second. I'll just copy paste and take it back in English. I'll paste it from my. I think same day only I replied. 1 second. I'll open the Google Translate and let's see. So I'll just read what I wrote to her. Mother Yashoda in her previous birth was her name was Dhara and Nanda Maharaj name was Vasudrona. 1 second, I'll just type it. Okay, so these were the names in previous birth and so she would be worshipping Vishnu only. And then Lord Brahma granted her this boon that when she was, then in the next birth, she will be born as Yashoda and her husband will born and as Nanda Maharaj. And then they will be able to fulfill their desire of having Krishna as the Supreme Lord. And Krishna is their son. So in the previous word, these were the names, Dhara and Vasudron. And by the blessing of Brahmaji, they got Krishna as their son. God bless you. Huh? Hare Krishna. Huh? No, I just got this information about just the immediate past.
No, so nothing about their babies because this was not their own, no? This was given to them.
Yeah,
Krishna was given to
correct.
them.
Even then, that was bigger. Her Yashoda's name is bigger than Devaki's. She probably would have done more punya than even if she didn't give birth to her to Krishna, but still she was more fortunate. Hare Krishna. Sorry, I need to take last question. Uma?
Okay, Mataji, next time.
Last. Nandini?
Today I'm outside, Mataji.
Okay.
I will send you a video.
Okay. At which point?
I will call you later, Mataji.
Okay, fine. Hare Krishna. Can I take Sanjay's question, Saurabh?
Yes, Mataji. Couldn't see Sanjay Prabhuji much. So,
Yeah, it's there, spotlighted.
talking about some food, Mataji, turnip.
Okay, yeah, he asked.
Can we
Yes, he
eat
asked.
turnip,
I'm
Mataji?
sorry. It's you can eat. You can eat turnip. There's no issue. It's not like onion garlic. It's a normal vegetable belonging to the family of radish. So radish, turnip belonging to same family.
It's a root, no, Mataji.
It's a root. Yeah, that's okay. See, we are in ISKCON, we are not as strict as the Jains. In the Jains, they don't eat anything which is under the ground. But for us, that is not there. We eat other things except onion and garlic. Under the ground, so aloo is also under the ground. But we eat potato, right? Okay. Thank you.
We can eat turnip, no, Mataji.
Yes, then we can eat that. Turnip we can eat.
The Krishna was born somewhere down in the earth as a root, I mean, down below or something like that. Is it something like that?
Not in the Krishna story. Krishna, please share that story with me. Please share that link with me wherever you have read such a thing. I will read through it and see. Share me the link.
Mataji, he had sent something to you before.
No, not regarding Krishna below the turnip. Yes, he had sent me. Just send me again. Maybe I would have missed out. Hare Krishna. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Who's this? Bhagwati.
Yeah.
Please raise your hands little early so that we can plan the timings. Otherwise, because if you raise your hands later on, then we're not able to accommodate.
No problem, Mataji. Next Sunday I will ask.
Okay, okay. So we'll all stay here. Are you people interested in Aarti? Thank you, Saurav. You can just sign this. Are you doing Aarti or should we start from tomorrow? Are people having Deepam in their hands? Is it the Deepam ready? If Deepam is not ready, then there is no point in doing Aarti, right? We'll do it tomorrow.
Mixed responses, Mataji. People are saying, yes, we can do it, we can. Some people
I
are
think I
doing.
don't see anybody's Deepam. So we'll start from tomorrow. It's fine. Ashutosh, thank you for volunteering. Many people don't have Deepam also with them ready. So I think we'll start from tomorrow. Okay? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So I'll see you all tomorrow at 9 p.m. I'll send the link for the Aarti.
Mataji, we
Aarti
have to
and
remember it's 5:10 already.
bye bye. Hare
Please, we
Krishna.
have to try finish 5:02, 5:05. We have to close. We have to try, Mataji, please.
Okay. Hare Krishna.